A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Smriti Rastogi, and with me today is Mr. Arvind Kumar, AVP, IT Genesis Group, who is a seasoned professional with 21 years of industry experience in IT management, including IT infrastructure, end use computing, business IT operations, business continuity, business process improvement and innovation for various industry verticals like ITs, FNB, retails, QSR, automotives, etc. A very warm welcome, Mr. Arvind Kumar, and I would request you to kindly present your presentation.
Thank you, and thanks for Mint to providing me this opportunity to share my thoughts. Let me present my screen. If I'm Just let me know if you are able to see my screen, please. Hi guys, this is Arvind Kumar. I had Genesis Information System for IT Information and InfoSec team. Today I'm going to present about business acceleration and sustainable growth, but as an individual, not as a representation of the organization. Okay, so definitely when we talk about accelerating sustainable business growth, so first we need to understand what is the business growth is, who are the drivers and what are the drivers behind the business growth. So I'm going to talk on general front, which is I think applicable for all the industries and wherever I worked so far. So if we see, we need to have some ideation, we need to have some plans, then we need to define the strategy, we need to have then sales and marketing team and support business innovations, and then we achieve our goals to become successful. So there is a holistic complete tree. It is not just any branch can work independently, it has to be come together to make this as a family tree or organization tree to achieve our success and the goals. So if I talk about who drive a business growth, let's say as we are talking about the organization tree or a business tree, it starts with the vision, that who has that vision to go forward to. And here in any of the organization, it is the senior management or senior executive team, including your managing directors, CXOs, and they provide the vision to the organization that where we want to go, right? And how we want to go. Then those things being driven down to the middle management as their KRAs and KPIs, they define, they distribute that as a goal to their respective team, to the executive team members. When we talk about the goals, how the goals could be defined, it could be a product of an organization, it could be a service of an organization, then service and product engineering team to work out of the think or out of the box thinking that how a value can be delivered to the end customer. Once the product is ready, it is finalized and it is being qualified for go-to-market strategy, then brand marketing and omnichannels, either it's a digital print media or a print media, physical media. So those branding and marketing has to take place to promote that product or that service. Then actual things comes in place for challenges as an operational excellence about that particular product or service. It should be efficient, deliver on time, has to happen perfectly. Then it comes to supply chain, that how that service is being delivered or that product is being delivered from your organization to your end customer. Then how customer is happy, satisfied, and how he is liking that product or that service delivery, and how he can approach towards organization if he or she is going to have any grievances or any issues with the product or the service. Then nothing, last but not the least, you can say, or it is the thing that every organization must have as a part of their goals in terms of customer data privacy, safety and security of organization and the customer digital assets. But to achieve all these goals perfectly without any problem, we still faces challenges across the organizations. How to do the things differently to leverage the existing resources, because every time, every new service or a new product, you cannot do the designing entirely new. You cannot hire the infrastructure or the manpower absolutely new for that project or that service or that product. You have to utilize the existing environment, existing resources, either it's infrastructure or your manpower or your resources or your raw materials or whatsoever be. So how optimally you can use them, how we can equip our business continuity in terms of in case of any disaster. We faced COVID, we faced strikes, we faced downtimes, we faced fiber cuts, different kind of things. When building is completely off, there is some riots happen, so organization is off. So how we can maintain and can provide the continuous service or the product delivery to our end customers, how we can ensure that whatever things are there, they are secure enough. Our infrastructure is secure. Our organization is secure. Physical security, cyber security, infrastructure security, or a data security. So we need to address those challenges as well. How to ensure that organization is up to the pace of the technology. Any technology lasts for 3 years or 4 years of time, or maybe sometime 5 years, 6 years as well. If we talk about in terms of the cloud or in terms of new technologies, you talk about the development or any infrastructure or security. But how we are going to keep up with the pace of change, because technology gets changed every 6 months. Do we need to invest on every 6 months on the new technology? Do we need to realize that what is the optimal requirement for us as an organization? Because every organization does have its own decisions or its own processes or its own methods to utilize the infrastructure or the technology or the services in their own way. So keeping the budget alongside, how you are going to adapt to those technological change. Foremost and the best and the worst, whatever you would like to think of or you want to say so, end user computing is the most critical part, where your all the challenges or your all deliveries, all development, all innovations comes from. So end user infrastructure has to be robust enough to deliver on time, efficiently, right? Their performance is also required. It should not happen just like right now I am with you guys and my system crashes. And I'm talking to you, my mic stops working or my system stops responding. So those kind of challenges also need to be addressed. If your people are on remote, then how we are going to deliver on time. The day employee is joining, they should be able to get the assets and infrastructures with them. How the tools is going to be deployed, how the system is going to be performed when they are having the system in place, and the automation to help monitoring and checking for remote users. Now, these challenges, these goals, we got it, but who and what helps in achieving these goals? We talk about the management organization, so we talk about the people. People are the first key who are going to help us to achieving our goals, okay, our success. If people are not there, they are not able to think out of the box. If they are not thinking out of the box, there is no innovation. So we need all level of the people to be taken care of, who helps us to achieving the goal. It could be manager, architect, designer, builder, or a QA or security guy, or a security professional, or a IT person. Then it comes to a process. When you do out of the box thinking, you need to define or design new processes, new applications, new things, and you need to have the complete new process cycle for that. So you need to have all those phases of a process to be built and to check and to secure. Same way, technology. If we are not having right technology in place for a new process or a new product, then it might fail. So we need to have right kind of a tools and technologies in place. Last but not the least, culture. Again, how we collaborate, how we behave each other, how we communicate each other, how we do the interaction each other. Either it's a peer to peer, or peer to their subordinates, or subordinates to their senior executives. So all those things counts when you are talk about your business goals or business goal achievement, or having a successful organization to maintain their growth. Now, when we talk about our business goals, business growth, and what are the drivers that is required to deliver it up, but we need to understand that our workforce is not located on one location. Thanks to COVID to provide us the facility. However, few of the organizations, especially ITES organizations, were having remote working earlier as well, but for a limited period of time. During COVID, it was completely remote, and now it is under hybrid environment. So we need to understand that how we are going to engage and collaborate each other to deliver innovation, to deliver the new product, new service, new value to the customer. So we need to do a right goal set and clearly define the expectations to the remote workforce, so that they should understand what to be done, how to be done, when to be done, and how it need to be delivered, what quality to be maintained, right? So those kind of things need to be clearly defined and given to them. What continuous learning? So today we are working on one project. Uh, it could be a software delivery, it could be a mechanical build, it could be a car in a workshop. If tomorrow something new is coming up, we need to build our skills so that we can perform on new device, new software, new car, or any new service that we are going to deliver. Then it comes as an inclusivity, how we are going to be involved those employees or remote users with us, as in we are in office or we are at other location. So have meetings, have some programs, or have some discussions together, provide inclusivity to them, that they are part of the team, they are not left behind or being separated. If not as in whole, as in head of the functions, or you can say maybe you are a manager, or you are a CIO level or anything, you may have monthly once a meeting with them just to understand what's going on, how it's going on, what does their personal life look like. So let them feel inclusivity. So again, next point is lead by example. So being the senior leaders, we should showcase to them that if we are at remote, how we are delivering, how we are working. However, our job and their job, our subordinates' job, are going to be different. We define the roadmaps, right? We define the strategies. We are still at remote and doing that up. We are monitoring them, watching them, guiding them. So we need to tell them that how it is happening. So they should understand, our superior are still watching and understanding us and providing us the guidelines that how we have to go forward. Now, invest in right technology. As I said earlier, we should provide the right tools to the workforce. It should not happen we are in the middle of something to deliver, but our tools itself is not working, right? Either it's a system, a physical system, or a software that is installed on a system. So both thing together has to work perfectly and has to deliver the performance and the efficiency to deliver the right things on right time. And of course, you need to provide a security along with that to assess and maintain the data safety and data privacy for all the time for all users. Now it comes to that we talk about inclusivity and all those things. We talk about investment, we talk about the goals and all. Now, if somebody is delivering very well, then we need to gamify and provide them a contribution, either in terms of monetary, or it could be recognition, it could be cheering up, or it could be providing a promotion kind of a thing, or providing opportunity to lead the team. So we can gamify those kind of innovation or ideas or exceptional deliveries within the team. That if somebody is doing right, we should appraise them within when we are having a meeting all together. If somebody is doing exceptionally well, we can announce, okay, this much of Amazon voucher or Flipkart voucher or some other voucher is being given to them, so that they understand, yes, somebody is there to look after them and they are recognizing their effort towards business growth. All deliveries are there, all supply chain is there. We have developed the service or a product, we deliver to the customer, but how the things are happening and really working on the ground, we should have analysis or analytics is in place to understand how our customer is working and what kind of a behavior is of that customer, just to understand that where we are going. Is there any change required from customer perspective or our service delivery perspective? Or is there any changes required in the supply chain? Is there a change required in IT infra? Or is there a change required in the processes or operational activities? So we should understand the business goal to design analytics dashboards and insight to support them, where we want to go. Once we decided where we want to go, then we can segment our customers in terms of geographies from there, where they are, where our product is doing better, where our service is doing better, what kind of an interest our customers are showing, what are their order patterns, what are their preferences, and from where we are getting more profit or from where we are getting more volume, right? So where is our services getting sold more? Where is product is getting sold more? Which product, which service? Have that segmented properly and identify core services and core products for that. Once that is done, then check what are the platforms that require to extract the right data for all these requirements. Or if you need to integrate or interface any other system, or you need to collaborate with third party, or you want to integrate with the public platform, just like social media, to get those metrics and data so that you can have the right analytics in place. Present the data for senior management or people, just simple dashboard, just graphs and charts, or any drill down or click to extend the view, so that people can understand is easily without having any problems or any issue. Just like if we give them the raw data or a tabular data, it is hard to figure out what is there in. So if we give and present the data in readable or viewable format, it gives more clarity at a glance, right? Now, once all these things are done, then those reports, charts, dashboards to be provided to everybody in the organization based on their roles and responsibilities, what they are catering to the organization's growth. It should be a collaborative effort. It should be a decisive effort based on that data towards the organization growth, where what need to be improved, what is doing good, what is not doing good. We need to assess with respect to each functions, and then we have to be collaborate together to figure it out how we can do much better. Then this gives a collaborative structure or the culture within the organization, which helps to provide a growth towards the organization's goals. That's all from my side. If you guys are having any questions, so do let me know.
Wonderful insights on fostering innovation in a collaborative IT culture. Our audience would definitely like to ask a few questions, and here we go. We have two questions for you. First is, what steps can organizations take to gain clearer insights into their operations and customer behavior through the adoption of augmented analytics, and how does this contribute to a more collaborative IT culture?
I have given some of the information in the slide, but more extensively, I can say so that the integration all the available systems within the organization has to be integrated, and data should be centralized where you can run or you can put your analytics on. Raw data does not make any sense to any of the business. If we are having a dashboards driven approach to analyze the data, it could be productive analytics, or it could be, you can say, comprehensive analytics, or you can say contextual analytics based on the business. I'm not saying specifically this has to be done, but based on the business nature and business requirement. As I said in slide also, that we should identify the need, what we are looking for, where we want to go towards to. If I'm looking for customer data, then definitely I need certain customer points or data points where I can pull out the information related to the customer. Maybe some considering the privacies and other things we can anonymize, but we can still use age, we can use economic segment, we can use salary packets or purchase expenses, we can use economy zones, we can use the products, which particular product is being sold, or the service is getting sold, or which particular reason these customers are going to, so that you can focus on those areas to improve better. And wherever it is not working out, then you can focus on that more to improve it further.
Indeed, that was really comprehensive. Arvind, the other question is, what are the principles and practices of responsible technology adoption in alignment with digital ethics, and how can organizations instill these values in their IT culture and decision-making processes?
See, all organizations are having some of the other technologies in their part of their life, right? If I talk ethical things, mean I'm having a customer data, or I am having my organization employee data, I should not misuse it as an IT leader. I need to maintain ethical baseline, and you can say draw a line where I cannot abuse or expose that data to anybody, not even to myself, right? So those kind of ethics, we need to maintain it within the organization. How we are going to drive that value towards the economic growth of the organization with the help of the analytics is, we should anonymize that data. We should not expose that data, what that data is, and then run analytics on top of it. As far as the technology innovation is concerned, use the SaaS services, use the cloud services, rather than you are using a legacy static data kind of a technology where we are going to build our own things. It is better to use already proven services from the cloud service providers. Use those environments. Do those things where a value is being delivered to the customer, rather than we build something and we propose it as a solution. That doesn't work out. What is the customer is looking for as a value, we should deliver that kind of a thing. So we need to have our thought processes, technologies, and the service and the solutions towards the delivering the value, rather than just a product or a service.
Thank you so much, Arvind, for helping us in giving those valuable insights and takeaways from on that very important topic. And thank you to everyone for joining us in this wonderful discussion today, which we had. We would continue to get you more such informative workshops on accelerating sustainable business growth. Thank you once again, and stay tuned.
Thank you.